Alright everyone, this is Ash, welcome back to the King's Speech. So apparently did not realize that a Gokurakugai chapter had dropped today. I thought all of Shonen Jump would have been off because of Golden Week, but apparently we still have a chapter of this dropping today. So we're going to get around to cover that in just a second here. In the meantime, I did have 2 read-throughs hit the channel today. Cover the next volume of Yona of the Dawn as well as Battle Angel Alita Mars Chronicle. So if you haven't already, please take a look at both of those videos. Apart from that, I had a lot of Shonen Jump stuff also dropped since I caught up with my backlog while I was away. So a lot of good content is coming on the channel, so if you haven't already, please do like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Without further ado, let us dive into the Gokurakugai Chapter 26 by Yuto Sano, and then we'll get to all the credits and stuff when we get to the title page. We'll pick up where we left off last time with Hammerbro confronting the other scumbag with, "What am I doing? Doesn't take a genius to figure that out. I'm selling this little bitch." He's like, "I didn't hear of this." He's like, "'Cause I didn't tell you." It's like, "What? Now you want to be an upstanding citizen?" "No, wait, that reminds me. You had a pedo epiphany before, didn't you?" It's like, nasty. Ugh, bro, I don't know what the fuck this is going. And you see with a crack, he just kind of like hooks him with a cat or punches him with a hook and sends him crashing to the ground. He's like, "Ouch. You uneducated types are so quick to violence. Why don't you learn to use your head, Shizuka?" And you see he just wails him with another punch. And he goes, "We kidnapped her to extort Takurai, that's all. He accepted the deal. The money will be wired over tomorrow morning. We free her once the money comes in." He goes, "You really are stupid. Abducting a kid and handing him back for just money? This ain't no damn cops and robbers. You got flowers for brains?" And you have Mr. Haiba, "No more of this, please. You too, Mr. Kasagaya, please contain yourself. I'll keep an eye on her." And you see that's the other Cav bro saying that. And he goes, "I can't trust either of you right now. Get out." And as they leave, he takes out a knife and just cuts Nei's bonds. And goes, "Don't think you can run away." And he hands her just like a little bag of like convenience store food. Goes, "If your father keeps his end of the deal, then you'll be back home by morning. After you eat, sleep on the sofa." God. And you see as she gets free, she just like runs over to give him a hug as she starts crying. And he's like, "Hey, don't touch me." And as she's crying, he just like leans his head back. As the next day, he takes her in the van to the drop-off location. And he takes her, zooms to like a park, and he goes, "Get out. Wait here, someone will pick you up." And goes, "See ya." And as he's walking away, she's like, "Thank you for saving me." I see later that day, she's like reunited with her parents, like everyone's giving her hugs as they're all like tearing up. He's like going back to her little happy family life. Oh, whoops, sorry. Did not mean to do that. There we go. And then you see, ooh, damn, the next day she walks into her parents' room, I guess. You see like the two heavy hammers coming in and having dropped in on them. She's like, huh? Why? He's like, "Daddy? Mommy?" And you see him just glaring onto her and goes, "Hold on to that feeling. If you can kill me, I'll praise you." I see with the start as she wakes up in the current day. She's like, "Ow!" She's like holding her ribs. And he's like, "Hey." He's like, "Nay." And you see Alma walking in with, "Don't just spring awake. You scared me." "Oh, sorry. Money Grubber gifted you this pudding, but I ate it because it's almost expired." And you have, "Miss Takurai, your ribs are broken. You must rest. Mr. Yoki and Miss Dara will be here soon." And you see Asne's like ripping out the IV from her arm. He's like, hey. He's like, "Where's my katana?" "My katana. Right, it broke. I'm sure Yoki fixed it for me. I have to hurry and kill him. I have to kill him. I have to kill him. I have to kill him." And Alma's like, hey, calm down. You've got broken bones. And she kind of just slaps his hand and was like, "So what? Hey, Yoki, where are you? Bring my katana. I have to kill that guy. Hurry up." And I see Tao coming in just like hugging her. He's like, "What are you doing? Get out of my way." He's like, "Hell no." He's like, "Excuse me? Weren't you listening? I have to go." It's like, "Don't." He's like, "You're not making any sense. That guy killed my family." He's like, "Yeah. So I need to hurry and kill him." He's like, "Yeah." And you see Nate just like banging her fists on Tao's back. He's like, "Don't act like you get it. My house, my memories, everything. He destroyed everything I love." And Tao's just like, "Yeah." And she starts crying. He's like, "I don't have anything anymore." And Alma just gets mad. He's like, "You friggin' dumbass." He's like, what? She's like, everyone's just like looking at him in shock. He's like, I'll spell it out so even a dummy like you can understand. You'd get killed in a second flat right now. He's like, you're acting like I don't already know that. He's like, what? You're gonna run off to die willingly? I know you know what it's like for the people who are left behind, and you're really okay with putting us through that too? She's like, the people who are left behind, my family's already. And you see like all of them just kind of like hugging her. And she goes, you and me, all we've got left is right here in Saragi. We call this place home, right? Yeah, we're not related by blood, but everyone from home is pretty much your family. It's like, you said I don't have anything anymore. You're gonna make Yoki cry. And you see poor Yoki is there actually crying. He's like, well, he's already crying. She's like, I don't want to hear that when you're the dummy around here, Alma. He's like, shut up. It's your fault that I got swept up in the moment and said all that out of character crap, kid. Man, I'm embarrassed. It's like, don't call me kid. And you see later that evening with Yomi, as you have, welcome back. It's like, how was your parents' place? I fucking knew it. It's like, drop dead. And you have Eye Patch Girl going, oh, Shizuka, you're back. It's like, shut up and move. It's like, the word you're looking for is hello. Yeah, Utsuro hasn't come back at all. Probably hanging out at some boy's house, but still. And you have Mameko as the little kid's like, Mameko, I'm hungry. It's like, you just ate. As you have, I guess they're having another family meeting. It's like, it's not enough. It's like, I swear, you're such a handful. It's like, here. It's like, woohoo! It's like, I love you so much, Mameko. It's like, yeah. You have Chihaya, do you have any more pieces? It's like, pretty much. It's like, I see. No eating them just yet. He's like, ah. It's like, next time the family gathers around the dinner table will be after everything is over. Interesting. So I guess quick thoughts on the chapter. Yeah, I don't know. Like, this is kind of an odd chapter because we kind of get like the whole like, oh, Shizuka's having like the heart of gold thing where he's like, oh, he's a criminal, but he's still got like limits on that. But then you have the implication from the other scumbag where he's like, oh, you had a pedo epiphany before, didn't you? So I wonder what the whole deal with that is, because I feel like the implication is that these two are the ones that would have killed him after the deal went down for beating up on them and not letting them sell off Nay. So I wonder if what they did to him, if they like lured him to someplace and like crushed him underneath like a weight or an anvil or something of that kind. That's how he became Maga. So I wonder after that if they plan to say like, oh, we're gonna go back to the place and like kidnap the girl and like finish what we started, and that's why like he killed them, like went in their place to do it. Or I wonder if the revelation is actually going to be that the father engineered the kidnapping for some reason. That's why he went back to like kill them. Like, he found it was all a front, and that's why he went back and killed the parents after he found out that, they were behind the thing the entire time. But we'll see what happens with that. Apart from that, not much more to say. Again, this is kind of, Gokurakugai is kind of like hitting all the tropey beats, but it's not really doing a lot of it's not laying a lot of the foundation of the building work for it to really feel meaningful or impactful. Because when you had Alma doing like, oh, you stupid baka, like I knew it was going to do like the whole like, you have a family right here, how can you not see that kind of thing. And that trope in itself is not like necessarily a bad thing to use in your story, but it fails very much shoehorned in here into this series so far, because I don't feel like we have really a good sense of the camaraderie or like the familiar relationship that really exists between what the freaking place was called, was it Shiragi or something? Hold on. Saragi. Like, we haven't spent enough time with these characters to kind of like be really super invested in their relationship to each other for like the whole like, oh, we're all family together kind of lines to hit really. So I hope we kind of get a little more now. We start laying those foundations a little bit thicker going on like future chapters. That's because I feel like it would work really well to have like the foil of, you have Yomi and his found family versus Saragi and their kind of found family thing to kind of like compare and contrast the two different kinds of styles, but I feel like what's this point we really don't know enough about either of them for it to do anything meaningful with that at the current point. So we'll see what that happens. But I'm very curious as to like what his whole gimmick about, like, you know, because in any other series of him being like, oh, you're next time the family gathers around the dinner table will be like everything is over, would make me think like, oh, you know, the series is getting axed and like it's kind of rushing towards the ending now. But Gokurakugai has been selling well enough that I don't think that's a concern. So I guess we'll see what's going on with this arc. But yeah, it was fine, but I'm really hoping Sano kind of like ups the quality of the storytelling a little bit going forward. With all that said, I hope you all did enjoy this video. Like I mentioned, some read-throughs and a lot of other Shonen Jump stuff has dropped the last little while. So if you haven't already, please do check that out. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, this is Ash. I'll talk to you all later.